our great leaders. A very big welcome to you for joining today's class in English. I'm so glad to see you. I'm so glad to know that you are here. I believe that you are ready for this lesson and that you have brought your writing materials with you. Please, I encourage you to stay focused while today's lesson lasts. In our lesson today, our focus is on the present continuous tense. But briefly, let me take you back to our previous lesson. Don't forget that in our previous lesson, we learned about countable and uncountable nouns. We said that the countable nouns are nouns that can be counted. And we also emphasize that uncountable nouns are those nouns or things that cannot be counted. For the countable nouns, we made some examples. For instance, we said animals are countable nouns, some plants are countable nouns, houses, and so on. For the uncountable nouns, we make examples such as grains. We use rice as example. We also use belly as example. Another one is water, oil, dust, and so on. These were our examples for the uncountable nouns. But in English today, we are no more going to give more concentration on the uncountable nouns or the countable nouns. Rather, we want to learn about the present continuous tense. But before we start, do not forget that at the end of the lesson, you should be able to define the present continuous tense. State at least 4 examples of the present continuous tense, and then be able to use these examples in sentences. Now, what is present continuous tense? The present continuous tense is a tense that tells us about actions which are going on in the present or of the moment of speaking. The present continuous tense tells us about actions which are going on in the present or an action that is going on at the moment of speaking. We have many verbs that we use with the present continuous tense. The verbs are am, is, are, and then with the use of am, you have to add the ing form of the verb. Is, you need to add the ing form of the verb in the face of the present verb. Also, you have are plus the ing form of the verb in front of the main verb. This will give us the continuous tense. Let us look at the worst example involving the present continuous tense. Number 1 word example is play. In this example, play is the main verb, but when ing form of the verb is added, it gives us another word, playing, and the word playing is the present continuous tense. Sleep plus ing gives us sleeping. Do plus ing gives us what? Beautiful. I'm sure you are concentrating very well. The next word there is eat plus ing gives us what? Eating. Okay? And lastly, we have the word give plus ing gives us what? Beautiful. Giving. I'm sure you can practice some of the words by yourself, and you can also bring out some verbs with the attachment of ing that will give us the present continuous tense. I trust that you can do that. You are such a brilliant child. Let us consider some sentence examples involving the use of present continuous tense. Number 1. Johnny is playing in the field. Johnny is playing in the field. Notice that in the sentence, the main verb is play, and then ing is added to the play. It gives us playing. That playing is what makes the sentence to become the present continuous tense. Hence, Johnny is playing. In sentence number 2, the puppies are sleeping in the cage. The puppies are sleeping in the cage. You can see that in sentence number 2, are there is the be verb, while sleeping is the present continuous tense of the verb. Now let's look at sentence number 3. I am doing my homework. What is the present continuous tense there? Doing. Very good. Can you try the full sentence by yourself? Excellent. I believe you understand this lesson. Wow. Pupils, are you following? Very good. I take the sentence number 4 by myself. It says here, my brother is taking his breakfast. Can you identify the present continuous tense? Beautiful. That is the present continuous tense, taking. My brother is taking his breakfast. Meaning that as at the time of this statement, brother is on the point of taking his breakfast and is doing exactly that. The last sentence says, we are giving you our trust. Can you tell me which one is the present continuous tense there? Excellent. The word giving. These are some of the sentence examples of the present continuous tense, which I believe that you can form other sentences for the present continuous tense. In summary, during the lesson, we considered the meaning of the present continuous tense. We also talked about the verbs that follow the present continuous tense, which include is, are, am. We also look at the words examples of the present continuous tense, which included working, giving, explaining, and so on. And finally, we consider the sentence examples of the present continuous tense. I believe that with this lesson, you have now come to know what is the present continuous tense, and then the verbs that follow the present continuous tense, what's examples of the present continuous tense, and finally, using the present continuous tense in sentences. Now, let's take this one home. Add ing in the following verbs and write the words in the blanks that follow. Add ing in the following verbs and write the words in the blank that follow. In this slide, there is not actually blank, but make it a tabular form while you are writing a word, and then you write the ing form of the word to make it the present continuous tense. Dear lovely children, I hope you enjoyed the class while it lasted, and I believe that you will wait for the next class in great expectation, knowing that our next class will be more exciting. Therefore, until the next class, please don't forget to do your homework properly, stay safe at home, and keep being a wonderful child to your parents. God bless you. My name is Teacher Edith.